Hello everybody and welcome. Today we're continuing on our topic of cutting the cable costs but still keeping the cable channels. So today we're going to take a look at Sling TV. Sling TV is actually one of the first of the live TV streaming services that came out a couple of years ago. They are pretty much the granddaddy of them all. They're the ones that started it, and they are one of the cheapest, surprisingly. Alright, so with Sling TV, you basically have two levels of service. They have Sling Orange and Sling Blue. With Orange, you get these channels, and this is the $20 a month level. So, you have, what is that, probably 30 something channels, and that's for $20 a month. Sling Blue adds a few more, but it takes away some of those channels. So, you got to be kind of careful with that one. Now, Blue is pretty much the one that you want if you want your local sports channels, and that's why it says show my available sports networks. So it asks for your zip code, and I'll put that one in, and it basically gives you your Fox Sports South and your Fox Sports Southeast. Beyond that, you can actually combine the two, Sling Orange and Sling Blue, and it is actually, instead of being $45 a month, it is $40 a month. And that's this. So you can get Sling Orange for 31 channels for $20 a month. Sling Blue is 45 channels for $25 a month. Or you can get Orange plus Blue, which is 50 channels for $40 a month. And this is pretty much a rundown of all of your channels that you can get with the various services, or levels of service, I should say. So you can see Sling Orange actually has quite a few channels, but it loses your Fox stuff. Let's see here, come on down some. Alright, and then of course with any level you can do any of these add-ons. You can get your sports extras, your kids, HBO, Cinemax, Stars, all of these things. Now, one thing with Sling is they actually have a lot of other country, other languages and stuff like that. They have your Spanish, they have your World Cricket, if you are into cricket. They have Hindi, Chinese, Arabic, all kinds of different added channels that you can add for, and it tells you the different prices here. So another thing that I like about Sling is kind of like with the DirecTV Now, you can get a free device. And there's actually three different, well, they have one free one and two you get a discount on. The free one is the Roku Express. That gives you your 1080p. It doesn't do 4K and stuff like that, but it gives you your 1080p, your HDMI out. It doesn't do your composite or anything else. For that, you need the Roku Express Plus, which you can find on Amazon. I can put a link to that one in the description below. But with this one, if you prepay for a month, you get the Roku Express. When you do this deal, you don't instantly get it, so you do have to click on this link to get the deal. If you prepay for 3 months of Sling TV, any service level, so it could even be the $20 level, you could get a Apple TV for $89, or you can get 50% off of a Roku Premiere Plus, which this is the 4K box. It does have the headphones with the remote built into the remote for the private listening and all that. So, if you're looking to go ahead and just get half off of a Roku Premiere Plus, then this would probably be the way to go on that. All right, so I know you're asking, what is the service like? Okay, so far, very little buffering issues. It's pretty much, if you're running it on something like a Fire TV stick, you'll run into like kind of slower channel changes, similar to the other ones. The Sling TV does not currently have a DVR service. They are working on one. They do have one in beta, but they have not said if it is going to be an additional fee or if it will be built into the price. All of those are unknowns at this moment. They do have where you can pause live TV and then you can catch back up, but there's no like skipping commercials and stuff like that, unfortunately. So far there is only one that we have tried, and that was the PlayStation Vue. So far, I mean, it seems like a pretty good service. Like I said, it is the granddaddy of them all. It seems to be pretty responsive. Whenever you sign up, within just a few minutes, you're up and streaming. All right, and so as far as the number of concurrent streams that you can have with Sling TV, it depends on which level of service you're paying for. Unlike the others that we have covered, this one, it does depend on how much you're paying. If you're only doing the $20 level, which is Sling Orange, you can do one stream at a time. That does include any of your add-ons that you can only have one stream going. So if it's only you in the house, this will probably be fine. But if you bump up to the Sling Blue, which is the $25 a month service, you can enjoy up to 3 streams at one time. And that does include all of your extras. Alright, so, but if you do the Sling Orange plus Sling Blue, which is the $40 level, you can have 4 streams at one time. And that is concurrent streams. That's not, you know, oh no, Johnny has to get off the TV so I can watch something else. And that's totally different devices. And speaking of devices, what all is it supported on? Pretty much everything. I mean, Apple TV, Fire TV, Roku, Chromecast, Android TV. You got your your Lee Echo, Air TV Player, ZTE, Channel Master, all of your iOS stuff, Xbox One, pretty much anything. Anything that has a screen, you can watch Sling TV on it. And like I said, they're the granddaddy of them all, so you would expect this from them. Alright, so there you have it. Sling TV. So far, it seems like a good contender. We will go ahead and look over or continue watching these for the next couple of weeks and compare them, do a more in-depth analysis, and just come back and see what our favorite of the ones that we have done is. And, well, if you have any questions or comments, just hit me up in the comment section below. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Our website is frugal.tv. If you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up. It really does help us. And while you're doing that, take a minute. If you like the channel, subscribe. We really do appreciate everyone taking the time and watching these videos, and it sure does help us. And while you're doing that subscription, be sure to click that little bell if it's still there, because I know YouTube likes to change things around a lot. It may or may not be there, so if it's not, ignore that. If it is, click it. Then you can be notified whenever we upload. We try to upload a couple times a week. If that happens or not, a lot of things depend. But anyway, until next time.